video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Alright, Tariq, so I have been informed of something since our last recording, with this. So, we were wondering what the fuck is going on with Dan Quirk.
How much of the world has changed since in the time between Outsiders 6 and Outsiders 7?
Oh boy, hey, look, a lot has changed.
I know.
Right?
I'm just wondering.
The AI revolution is still here.
Was this
right?
Was this before? Was the last recording before or after somebody shot their shot and missed?
Right. Right. So what I was informed of, right? So as you know, Outsiders like a very, very low budget production.
Yep. Very
right,
niche, very side.
This is only uploaded on the fucking Toei Tokusatsu fan club YouTube channel like every 3 months or something. So right, and I don't know how the fuck they're making or produce, but I found out. So one of the things that the aspect we were wondering about with last episode, right, was when Dan Corto gets reborn, right, into a human body, he comes back with like this weird blonde hair, right?
Yeah.
So I have been informed that is just his actual actor's real life look right now. That is.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
You're saying that it's his. Now, are you saying that's his natural hair, or
no? I don't know about natural. I'm pretty sure it's not natural.
I mean,
hair,
it's clearly dyed. It's clearly dyed if it's his hair. But
yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Right.
Are you so? Did he get his hair dyed blonde and then get extensions?
I guess so.
It's a lot of hair. It's a lot of hair.
Right.
Like, if you, like, I can, and I'll be honest, that's crazy that you bring that up, because when I watched this episode at the beginning, I was looking at his hair to try and find the seam line of the wig, and I couldn't find it, and this makes me feel validated.
Right, yeah. So I guess like one of the like within the contract, like the agreement with Dan Kurto's afterwards came back and was like, hey, I'm not cutting this off. Right?
Jesus
I
Christ.
spent a lot of effort on this. You need to figure out how to work around this, alright?
Wait. Hold on. So, did he grow it for the show, or did he just happen to do it and they went, fuck it, that's what Dan Kuroto looks like now?
I apparently it's like, this is what Dan Kuroto and the show producer's like, ooh, and he's like, boy, man, look, I'm just gonna walk on set with this hairstyle, and you can figure out how to either edit around this.
So he Henry Cavill mustached it?
Right, and he says that, hey, can you afford the CGI to remove my mustache, right?
Hold on, okay, this is actually breaking my brain, because I was watching this, so... Slight behind the scenes of my own personal life. During Spoopy Month, I finally took the time to watch an American classic, Interview with a Vampire, starring Tom Hanks and Brad Pitt.
Tom Cruise.
The movie.
Tom Cruise. Not the TV show.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Not the TV show.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying in the movie. Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt. And, I've got to tell you, Brad Pitt looks so fucking weird in that movie, because he just has...
Boy, what? This was like the early 90s.
It's like I want to say it's 2000. It's somewhere, because Molly and I were looking it up because Christian Slater is in it, and we were like, Christian Slater's in this.
Oh boy, this says 1994.
Okay, maybe it was 1994. Okay. It was just something where we had to look up Christian Slater, because we're like, when did he become a problem, and when was he not a problem, and what happened there? And yeah, we just had to look up.
You were trying to figure out when did he become Mr. Robot and when he was before Mr. Robot, right?
I mean, but when was he? I mean, when was he allowed back into society, basically, and when was he kicked out? And this is right at the window before he got kicked out. And then he gets brought back in, I guess, sometime around Archer season 5 or something. But all I think of when I see Dan Kuroto now is Brad Pitt in Interview with a Vampire, and it's so fucking weird to see that face, that hair, all of it. All I see when I look at him is fucking Brad Pitt from Interview with a fuck. It's his name is something dumb in Creole, but like it's just God and Cajun. It's just like I don't know what the fuck this is. Oh God. The fact there need to be paparazzi photos of this man. Who is the actor for Dan Kuroto?
What is it? It is Tetsuya Iwanaga, I believe. Right, I believe.
Okay,
according to what.
Yep, Tetsuya Iwanaga. Yep, 3. Oh my God. Okay, on the Kamen Rider wiki, they have changed his photo to reflect his new hair.
So like,
do you see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Looks like I said, look. Reality is often more strange than fiction, right? Right,
also,
like this wasn't a bit.
Also, hold on.
This wasn't a bit when he was reborn, right?
He is. I just want to point out, crazy, of what's listed for him as a person. It starts with Japanese pharmacist, male fashion model, and actor. He's apparently a full-blown pharmacist. And I don't know. You gotta do something for.
People do. Look,
you gotta have a day job in between.
Acting, people do other jobs. Like Ken Jobs. He's legally a doctor. Right?
In between Kamen Rider Outsiders, there are only so many filmings of that. But what the fuck? What the fuck? Could you imagine going to a pharmacist could you imagine going to a pharmacist and Dan Kuroto is there just looking at you with his blonde ass hair, and you have to go.
See, that's the secret, right? During Kamen Rider X8, he had black hair. You couldn't tell, right? So when you go to the pharmacist, like, boy, this guy looks a lot looks like Dan Kuroto, but he has blonde hair, like, oh, that's probably not him, right? It could be a case of.
There's no way it could be
a case of mistaken identity.
Maybe he's just related to him. Maybe he's his twin.
Right.
His evil twin with blonde, long hair.
Right, yeah, right.
Or a clone. Maybe he's a clone that was made. Hey, clones, come on.
He could be an AI replica, right, of him as well. All right, hey, that's the code open, I guess. Hey, it's Kamen Rider Outsider, episode 6.
No, episode
Love
7.
And Peace.
It's episode 7, which is technically episode 6, which is technically episode 7.
Love and peace into the dimensional void and space, wherever the fuck this title is. Look, these episodes are getting more and more unhinged, and I fucking hate it.
What do you mean? It's just love and peace in the dimension savior, and everything's going totally fine. Jesus, yeah. Hey, yeah, it's episode 6, which is actually episode 7, which is actually episode 10, 9, fuck it.
Or something like that, yeah, right?
Hey, Evolt's back, and we're somehow... Hey,
oh man, he's back. Hey boy, man! Not only is Evolt back, but other characters that are in this series are also back that they remember. Like, oh yeah, you thought we forgot about that,
yeah. And somehow
Evolt's still here.
And somehow Evolt returned.
Right, it's actually how. Right, so hey, this is the penultimate episode, right? Of Outsiders, right? And as I have told you, in behind the scene, so they have confirmed that wherever the fuck that they're doing with Outsiders, right? So next episode, which I think is out in February.
December? I think it's supposed to release at the end of December.
Okay, fine, sure. Well, December, right?
For the fan club, it releases December 22nd.
Okay, sure. Well, wherever the fuck, yeah. So I've already told you in the behind that they have confirmed that with the end of I'm gonna probably gonna repeat this anyway again when we record that episode. So where the fuck, right? But hey, so they have confirmed that this is the end of Phase 1 of Outsiders. You know, right? This year this oh boy, hold on. Let's just go back to when the fuck did this started?
This has been going on since 2022. I
Right,
think
wait.
actually, wait. The question is,
No,
were
no,
the
2021.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, with the
I
Gem
think
special?
Outsiders has been 2022. I think Gem's special
Oh,
was 2021.
yeah, the Gem special were 2021. You know,
Yeah.
right. Well, but outside this started. Yeah, so this four, three or 2 year long process is reaching its ultimatum. You know, right? We're
Yeah.
gonna find out who Loki was serving this entire time. You know, right? Who is Loki's
Yeah.
master? Right? Why is he
We're
invading
bringing it on.
Earth?
Everything has to. It's all. This is the end game. We're. But next episode, I guess, is the Infinity War. Ooh.
Right, man. It's. I mean, I'm really glad that we decided to delay recording these. Right, these outside. Imagine we have actually recorded the Gem special, right? As it aired, they were like, man, what the, right, man, what the fuck is this? You know, like,
Yeah, that
this
didn't
is
make
really
any
fucking-
goddamn sense. I don't give a shit about
Right?
a brain and all this other stuff.
Right, and now the fact that we recorded those with context didn't technically help us. It just made everything more fucking confusing.
Yeah,
right.
It just braced us for what we were getting into, which was truly, like, who would you say is the protagonist of this show at this point? I don't
Boy,
even
that's the
know.
thing I was gonna say. You know, I was gonna ask you, like, who are we? I actually don't know who we're supposed to be rooting for at this point.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, so that's a great point. This is the bit I wanted to actually get into to begin this. Just for a recap for everybody, as we are now, depending on how you think about what words mean, we are either on episode 6 of this or episode, I think, 10. What happened is Kamen Rider Thouser, fucking Jesus Christ, what's his God? I can't even remember his name. There's too many things happening. Guy Amatsu shows up back in his in the I won't even say the world of 01. In 01 continuity, Guy Amatsu decides he needs to rebuild his brand back up, so he uses the power of Humagear and revives Dan Kurito, who is a computer virus program, and puts him into a Humagear as another corporate boss. Then he it's because it's Dan Kurito, nothing goes right. It just fucking, they fight each other, the blah blah blah. The joke is, okay, it's the two CEO villain characters fighting over each other.
Yeah, it makes sense. You know, right? You get a cool new repainted suit that we never ever gonna sell a toy with. Hey, they have never announced like a figure of Thouser, of the Black Thouser, by the way. And I feel like that's a criminal crime.
Arc Thouser? Yeah, they're not doing that. They're never gonna do that. Then at the end of that little 2-episode fucking arc, it basically ends on a Iron Man Nick Fury-esque thing of, I'm putting together a team. Have you ever heard of the Outsiders Initiative? And we go, what the fuck is that? And then it's revealed, hey, there's another AI that's different than Arc or there, however you want to fucking say it. Different than the AI that are already in the 01 continuity. There's a third one that's just said, fuck it, the only way to make good is to delete humanity. And because it's good, the bad guys are now the good guys, because they're going to stop the ultimate good guy, who's going to be so good that he kills everybody. And everybody's like, damn, that's crazy. And then they have to go on a bunch of little missions to try and put their team together. And because everybody's bad
but the
guy,
problem is they're not even putting the team together.
Because every bad guy, every bad guy refuses the call.
Like random moments of bad guys in their life, and Dian is just showing like, hey, what's up? Hey, can I borrow 10,000 yen?
But almost every single person that they've tried to recruit has fought against them and refused to take part. They actually haven't joined the team. Every time they go, Hey, will you join us? No? Shit. Hey, Ojo, will you join us? No? Shit. Oh, cool. Disaster, you have your own Kamen Rider form? Will you join us? No? Shit. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. They keep doing it over and over and over again.
Right? I'm not even sure if Dian is even part of this team. You know, right?
Dian just showed up randomly in the middle. Also, but that brings up the question. Then there are the good guys that used to be bad guys that are now good guys fighting against the bad guys who are the good guys, like fucking oh Jesus Christ, Kamen Rider Horobi. Because Horobi's out there, and he's a good guy now. Because that's
Horobi's
how we
trying to repent, you know.
Yeah,
He learned from that. Hey, look, committing genocide was a bad idea. Maybe going on a
so he's literally involved in it. But then the good guys that he's working with are also bad guys that are trying to help the ultimate good guy AI. And the ultimate good guy AI shows up and just starts killing everybody.
Right, and then
it's Thanos snapping Kamen Riders with a paper shredder belt, and then fucking half the bad guys are still just bad guys, so they're not helping anybody. They're just being bad guys, like Oja and Disaster. But then there's still the good guys trying to stop the bad guys, which chaotically sometimes involves Gem showing back up. Dan Kuroto shows back up every now and then to go, hey, guess what? Actually, I will help you. And then he doesn't help at all. Takes a shit on the floor, smears it around on the ground, looks back at it, and you realize that he's drawn a perfect Picasso painting in his own duty, and you go, oh shit, crazy. That was awesome, Dan Kuroto. You gonna do anything with that? And he goes, nope. That was cool.
Look, I'm trying to raise stock for my company.
Yeah, stock profits gotta go up. I gotta focus on that. I heard there's a new president. I need to make sure my stock portfolio is okay.
I gotta fill up this empty office space. Right?
Yeah.
That used to be your office space, right?
Yeah. Meanwhile, there's Foundation X, who are supposed to be the bad guys. That are good guys helping.
Hey, remember Foundation X? They're from the Phase 2 Heisei. Once again, going back to how, like I said, I still don't understand who the fuck Outsider is made for. Like, anyone who watches, right? None of the kids, right, who watches is like, what the fuck is Foundation X, right?
Yeah.
Like, Foundation was only ever a threat during, like, Phase 2 of Heisei Kamen Rider, when they were actually part of, like, this integral storyline, until they fuck. What was the last time we saw, like, prior to Outsider, what was actually the last time we saw Foundation? It was
we went over it before. I think it's let's see, hold on. Foundation X's list of appearances.
Let's see. The leadership was in was okay. I see O's Forze, okay. A Wizard, okay, Wizard. I see a mention of Wizards. Oh, I guess they were in Build X8. I don't remember that. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Fuck. Right.
Let's see.
A lot of them were in Double, okay. A lot of them were in Forze O's, like I said.
There's okay, according to this, technically, the last appearance, now we have to be specific, are we talking about the last television appearance, or are we talking about, apparently, anthology appearances, like the Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes video game, which came out in 2020.
I'm going through the appearance list right now.
Because apparently they're in that.
Yeah, boy. There's a lot of weird stuff.
Let's see.
All right, so they were in apparently they were in. All right, so their last movie appearance was the Kamen Rider Heisei Generation Final.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
With Built and X8 with Legends Rider. We're sure the fuck. Right. That's still. Fuck. Let's go back to when did that movie come out?
2017. It came out in December. Yeah, December of 2017.
Yeah, so they've been hiding. Foundation has been slowly, like Hydra, they've been slowly rebuilding for the last 7 years, right?
But hey, because they're fighting Zane, they're the bad guys, they're the good guys, except they're also, as we see in this episode, the bad guys that are the good guys, but are actually bad guys still, to each other and the world, and what the fuck? What the fuck is happening?
Boy, yeah, yeah. Also, it turns out they should just stop. Maybe Foundation. Look, I understand that they're reviving bad Kamen Rider stuff from their own bad boy teams, but yeah, did they ever consider the fact that all the bad Kamen Rider that they're reviving has their own bad goals? Like maybe it was not a smart idea to revive the genocidal alien, from Mars that actually does not like humans.
That has control over black holes, and to be honest, their own series introduced the multiverse theory to, well, I don't want to say, I guess, introduced, but canonized multiverse theory in a Kamen Rider series.
Right, like maybe reviving Evolt was not a good idea. Because at this point, Evolt's like, hey man, what the I don't know whose team I'm supposed to be on,
Yeah,
right?
I'm, at this point, I'm just happy to be back.
You're right. If you think about it, like, they have revised more shit posters than actual, bad comics.
They have not only revived more shit posters, but they've also, at least in the case of Arc and Evolt, actively revived, antagonized, and have prompted them to be active again, with more power than they had before, because now Arc is 0-3.
Yeah, Arc has said, hey, fuck your plan. I'm doing my own thing now.
Yeah, I'm part. It started with Arc working with Thouser, and then Arc just going, "Hey, listen, there. I know we've had. Hey, baby, honey, sweetie. I know I've been a bad man. I've been a bad husband before. I've been a bad partner. I need you back. We gotta stop this third dude. This third dude is bad news. We can't let him get away with this." And
yeah, we have to become the third entity now. Right? Right, in order to stop the third party, we have to become the third party now.
Yeah.
Right, it's absolutely insane. What if you try to storyboard this, take out it's right. You try to do those weird, stupid character relationship lines, right? And you'll be like, and you look at it, you're like, it's a fucking mess. I don't.
It would be out of control.
Right? Yeah. Right, hey, Meaton's back, everyone's favorite,
Meaton, okay, hey, this is my favorite bit of this. So if you look at the shot of Meaton, live streaming, I don't know if they ever did this actually in build, but there's, a viewer count at the bottom, and it says that she has, 28 million people watching her stream, which is a fucking insane number.
Look, she's the most popular streamer in Japan. She's
the most popular. At 28 million, she's the only streamer in Japan. That's fucking insane.
Look, hey, Neons need to pump up those numbers, If
I was gonna joke. Who's the better social media personality? The girl who was possessed by the dead Queen of Mars, or the girl who was created artificially on the wish of a backroom media deal between her father, who's a sponsor, and the sick, twisted death game reality show company that he sponsors.
Right. Yeah, she's saying, hey, video games are bad for you.
Yeah, don't play that video game. I don't know.
It's gonna ruin the video games industry. Right? The tariffs would be so high.
I don't know why. I don't know why Meaton has. I don't even know how Meaton knows about it. She's just involved in this for no fucking reason.
I have to assume at some point someone told her, hey, can you use your platform to
Who told her? Because Evolt is the only reasonable person that I guess would have had any information on it because he's involved in it, but he's not on that team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, and it's hurt. Just them cutting to her makes me like, boy, I feel like we're missing something in between these shots. Right? I feel like, right, I feel like there's a scene, there's an interaction that we completely missed. Right? Brain, meanwhile, is experiencing freedom for the first time. Right?
Yeah, just
he doesn't have a guy in a red. He doesn't have a guy in an overbearing red coat and a girl in a weird black dress telling him what to do. He has freedom for the first time.
Yeah.
He's like, oh boy, he's
and
loving
with that
it.
freedom, he decides, oh hey, this ad for this other new game, oh that's what I want to do because hey, Dan Kuroto, not wearing a wig, this is his natural hair now that he's reborn. Is he's working on the hot new game, which is apparently a dating sim. What
Hey, look, he's gonna finish what Shinzo Abe started, alright? He's gonna fix Japan's birth crisis.
I'm gonna get
right?
look, one way or another, I'm gonna make people fuck, okay?
Right, look, this game is so. This is like when they revealed this, I was like, what the fuck is this form gonna be?
So here's
right.
the thing, right? That felt like we were going to get a build up that was either like, God, I mean I didn't want this, but if it was like the love game, fucking, oh God, what were they called? Bugster from from Exit. I thought maybe it'd be him. Okay, cool. Or we were gonna give Poppy a fucking upgrade form. Crazier things have happened in Outsiders. Honestly, fucking whatever.
Right, like at this point, anyone is getting a new form.
This,
instead,
right? What this pays off to is such an insane fucking thing that, I mean, really, I don't even think they needed to include the video game aspect of it. It's just so fucking weird. I don't know what else to do. This is where we live now. This is what's happening.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of this, hey, look, at the end, they now say you can go get the Tokimeki Bridal Gashet.
Oh, cool, great. Oh, so cool.
It's a P Bandai. And look, it's a P Bandai product, right? Right, look, look, they already designed it and everything, so there you go, right? It's a thing for you to get, even though we have seen absolutely nothing about this fucking
There's
gadget,
no form associated
right?
with it. There's no Jesus. Anyway, yeah. Basically that whole scene at the beginning writes Dan Kuroto out of the entire episode. Once again prompting the question, who the fuck is the protagonist of this show? Guy walks off and then he's basically he shows up. It just like he's like letting Foundation X do its own thing, and he's like, yes, Foundation X is doing what I was expecting it to do. Everybody should follow me. While Foundation X is internally are fighting against each other because Joseph Rando, who that's his real name in the character, like that's the real character's name, fucking Rando is their not fucking like just he goes when Evolt actually asks him about, hey, this plan doesn't make any goddamn sense, and then Joseph Rando goes, no, we're just here for money, and then E. Cole, who I guess that's his name, goes, no, he's right, it doesn't make any sense, because that's not the goal. I don't give a shit about money. I'm here to, I guess, become God? Fuck it, sure, whatever.
Right? The world's population is messed up, right?
I need to cull. The only way to fix the world is to cull 50% of it, and I need the Infinity Stones.
Boy, did you notice something off about these images during like his weird little montage?
I mean, not really.
You should take a look at those images again. Right? There is.
Let's see. I have to pull it back up.
Let's see. Go to it's like the 704 mark, right? When these images are just scooting by on screen, right?
Hold on. I have it in my
It's only 3 images, right? But there's like something off about these images, right?
Let's see. Going back to where I was.
It took me a few moments when I was watching this episode, but as soon as they cut to these 3 images, right, I was like, man, this looks really fucking weird, These 3 images doesn't look like fucking Toei produced assets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It's so fucking weird.
This is fundamentally as a series, like, fucking, yeah, the whole thing
so
with the
fucking
AI
threw out of it when they
art.
cut
Yeah,
these
there's
weird
definitely
AI
AI
generators. I was like, what the fuck
there.
is this? This is so fucking random. I was like, where the fuck did these come from? I was looking, I was like, there's no way any of this is like natural stock image that you go and get his image, right? To buy the license for. This is just so fucking weird. I was like, well, All right, yeah, but anyway, yeah. So Evolt kills Joseph. Kills. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. Yep. Yep.
Joseph Rando. Yes, who I had to look up. So Joseph. Okay, so I don't know about you. I feel like we've talked about him before, but I looked up again because I went.
Okay.
This is the most Mexican looking man I've ever seen in tokusatsu. I just went, there's something about him specifically that I was like, I really feel, not even Central American, not South American, I feel like I have seen this exact build of person so many times.
Okay.
I'm not crazy, okay? I'm not racist. I looked it up. This man has some kind of affiliation with Mexican pro wrestling. I don't know how. I don't know where they won't tell me. But I have a conspiracy here.
Takahashi,
okay, that
right?
The actor for Joseph Rando, who is let's see, gotta find what Joseph Rando is, played by Hiromu Takahashi, who is a professional wrestler, as shown by when Guy shows up after Zayn and 03 are having their confrontation, and he just puts him into a fucking elbow drop for no fucking reason. Because that's like just he just wanted to
great,
like they could have done the typical anime tokusatsu drama thing of a punch to the gut and you go unconscious and fall to the ground. He grabbed him by the neck, flipped him over, and then body dropped him with his elbow. Yeah. Completely out of control. This is a man who... I don't know how he's done it, but he has managed to take the most... Like, if you go... I went down a small Japanese wrestling rabbit hole trying to figure out the life's journey that got this man from... being born in, like, I don't remember. He's born, like, Hachioji, Japan, but then somehow spending, like, 6 to 10 years in Mexico fighting in the or, like, having, like, association with a Mexican, lucha libre, like, sort of situation, luchador thing, and then coming back and wrestling and then being on fucking Kamen Rider. It's such a weird, like path to get to this. I mean, I guess Dan Kuroto's a pharmacist, so that's
Evolve,
crazy
apparently
too,
he's like a human host body. They're like, oh yeah, he doesn't like being like this digital
Joseph
clone.
Rando is Evolve now, so
I don't want.
we're not
getting
getting rid of him anytime soon.
I want human flesh. That's right. Look. Just like how I'm using we need a reason to show me transformed. You know, right? I can't just be like that weird blob of like.
I like a
digital
good
entity
suit.
like I was in the show. That doesn't work like that. Yeah, right. I need a human host to show up how cool.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Yuto is contemplating
or the weird monster version of me that I was in the show. We lost that suit. We're not finding it again.
Hey, look, listen to me.
Yeah,
AI
you're just finally starting to think, wait,
what
maybe
you're doing is
good. Maybe by being
right?
the good guy
you
or the bad
guy. You
guy.
have to murder all
and
these
then
people,
the belt says, no,
right?
no.
If you
you're
don't
a good
murder
guy,
all these people,
fine.
these people will murder other people, right? You gotta stop the bad guys before they become the bad guys.
The AI that you are questioning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should leave... Yeah, look... So you just gotta kill them all, okay? You should leave your wife for me, actually. Yeah, and then, so There and Ark decide to stop, fight Zane, who uses the power of Geats 9, which,
Right, and look,
again, Zane's powers are just... He's got gods and like extra-dimensional beings as cards. He's just shredding their abilities left and right. But thanks to the power of, hey, Arc is, or I guess I'll just say 03 is making some pretty good points here. Yuto's able to take the fall.
Look, maybe listening maybe using the
computer
just
goes down
to
and
tell
lets
me
the
what to do
belt get knocked off
was
him,
not
and
a
he goes,
smart idea.
That was
right.
This is probably a bad guy, isn't it? I'm probably the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
everybody
becomes Zane, you know.
Turns out,
you're
right. It's hey, everybody's here.
We did not.
Nicole shows up. He decides, hey, I'm gonna be Zane now.
Through the
My
timeline
turn.
and talk the person
Hey, thanks
who
for keeping
does
it warm
not
for me,
exist
buddy.
anymore to be Zane. Anyone could have just been Zane this entire time. It turns out, you know. Right? And then, it turns out when you shred the multiverse card, the multiverse
card, we could get it off of him when he eliminated anybody who could stop us.
I was expecting.
Question
when
mark?
he shredded this card, I was like, oh boy, man, he shredded the multiverse. What's gonna happen next? And then the actual...
You shred the multiverse. Yep.
Oh boy, look! Do you think he's the only character thinking this through with his brain?
The world splits, and then the true hero. I'm starting to believe that Brain might be the protagonist here.
99% of all this shit that's happening
jumps
does
to
not
take
make any sense
to take the bullet.
Think about it, you know, right?
He jumps. Yeah.
Bridal. Yeah, because I think.
Yeah, and he just jumps in to try and stop that shit.
I guess he reached enlightenment. He realized, through the power of love and peace, I have achieved true enlightenment.
Plugged into his human gear headset like it's fucking antlers.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, boy,
yeah,
man.
And then he is immediately yeeted into the multiverse crack and presumed dead.
And then, look, here's some demo footage. Remember some footage? Here's some footage from 2006. I was like, oh yeah, man.
Yeah. And yeah, hey, turns out, hey, remember?
Yeah, his part.
Remember when Yuto had hair? Remember when Yuto had cool hair and a cool jacket and we're not gonna show what was his?
Yeah, look, his love was always for this girl.
Yeah, we're not showing Deneb.
Deneb,
it doesn't matter. We're just gonna show old footage of Yuto,
I've never Deneb,
and that's gonna awaken something in him because he remembers who he was supposed to be. Thanks to Brain.
What was that? Fuck, that's it.
I mean, the girl wasn't the girl. It was Deno's sister, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like there's a whole time paradox thing where it's like he's literally the time traveler's wife or husband or she's the time traveler's wife.
And look, I just know that. Look, when you mentioned Yuto, right? Yuto Sakurai to me. Look, the first thing I think of is Deneb. You know, that's why I associate more. You know, like I look.
She hasn't seen him
right,
because he's been.
You know, I associate his best friend, his partner. You know, more than his actual lover. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, man, that's...
But then, hey, luckily, I guess we didn't need to show Deneb because whether Deneb still exists or not, the Deno train shows up and sweeps him off his feet, and he's saved by the train. not a single shot of Deneb, but the train is
Right.
very much still
I love how
functionally active.
Well, I just
Don't
love how
know if that
Evolve
means we're
just
getting
picked
Deneb in the next
03
episode.
out of
Is he
frame,
going
and
to
then
go back to being Kamen Rider Zeranos?
and then he just
I don't know.
I don't know why. It was real fucking funny to me. Yeah, hey, we can finally start our plan to end the multiverse. Now, you know. A guy wakes up, he's like,
I don't want to be
"Man,
here
what the fuck
anymore.
happened?"
I was supposed to just stop this other guy.
Right, I was being misled this entire time, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it turns out I was the outsider all along.
Look, man, it turns out my business partner did not help me in the end. You know, it turns out when a guy mysteriously approached me, hey, I will give you $1 million for you to kickstart your company. I should have probably looked more into it. You know, I probably just because I was.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I probably should look more into who actually was, who my backer was this entire time.
Startup program I have for this particular Kamen Rider belt, that will help us create the ultimate good entity who will definitely only purge the bad people. So, here's the question, right? Just again, this means that Bowser is now
that his stupid little fucking
guy is
human secretary wasn't in this episode.
On business partnerships where he's been betrayed and it's ruined his life.
He sold her for parts, right? Or to get a loan at.
Yeah. Or he took her offline, and that's the body that Brain occupied. Because when he had that other one, when he had the empty Humagear out, I was 100%
But yeah, the world is going to hell, you know, right? Boy, people, hey, look, rightfully so, you know. Hey, look, if 4 giant fucking smashes appeared, you know, in the sky, I would be freaking the fuck out.
Yep. Yeah, cracking through dimensional space. Yeah, I'm freaking out too. Except if I'm George Karizaki, the dimensional Wunderkid, because I mean, if there's one person who is going to try and make some bullshit excuse for why this all makes sense, it's gonna be George Karizaki.
Look, it's all part of his plan now, you know.
Understanding
right,
of all
right.
The
Look,
Kamen Rider multiverses without
this is what he wants.
Right,
he's like, oh yeah, hey, look. He's like, oh yeah, hey, look. He's like, oh yes, this is all part of the plan, you know. This is what I calculated, you know, right? I calculated for all this.
Yes, all according to plan. And now that I will... Hey, I've been waiting here at this exact spot because I knew you, Jean, a character from a series that happened after my series.
Meet me.
I know that you...
You know, right? Hey, you're a Jean, you know, with 2 eyes. Not Zane, right?
I know that
Don't
you
be
are
like
going
me who
to...
gets...
show up right here when the world falls apart, and that's where we'll have our fight.
Right? Yeah. So, hey, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, the next episode it's the Desire Royale. But look, I don't think
and not Jean, and also not Jean, who is another character.
I mean, I guess. I mean, the world's ending. You know, you might as well go out with a bang. You know, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's the only way to force them into doing something.
You know, is Ace gonna show up and be like, hey, what the fuck you guys doing? Stop.
I mean, hey, if the world's ending, and we can use the Desire Royale to remake the world, if we have the creation goddess, then it all works out. Fuck you, this is stupid.
Right? Right? You know, yeah, man. So I'm looking at episode 7. I'm looking at the cast list, or at least the character list.
Yeah, I thought I told you guys we weren't doing this anymore.
Man, everyone is back apparently for next episode.
Oh yeah. Sumri's gonna show up.
All right, and look. All right, fuck it. Look, all right, next week. Well, not next week, obviously, but next time, whenever the fuck.
Yep. We're all. It's all come to this.
Hey, look, phase one.
No.
Phase one of the plan will be completed, all right?
Next year, we'll get to...
Hey,
stay tuned for next year, when we get to the finale of Kamen Rider Outsiders, and probably America by the time we get to that.
Whatever, look, they could write out an entire year's worth of episode and release it over the course of 5 years or something, right? Look, this is all gonna make sense, Look, I don't know what the hell... Look, man, I can't wait for Outsiders episode and see how it actually... Right, look, this is all part of the big multiverse saga, right? Look, Toei's smart, right? Look, they're jumping on the multiverse train while it's hot, People love multiverse, right? Yeah, look, what do you mean, look, Deadpool and Wolverine, made it cool again, right?
Yep, not while it's dying out at all.
Right. All right. Is that it for whatever the fuck episode number of Outsider this is? You know.
Yeah, and that's why we have to get Kamen Rider Jesus.
Oh man, look. Dude, that's what at the end of it, it's what it's supposed to be. Like how time is infinite and stretching and ever expanding. Outsiders is actually just infinite and ever expanding. Right? Like in terms of like episode count. I
mean, at this point, it literally could be anything.
I could have been there for the writer's room, where the fuck whoever was pitching
know
this. Right, like, you imagine like the original pitch for like, the game script. Like, so this is the special. This is our play. We'll have the two CEOs of two different... Because it's funny because they're both CEOs. Yeah, we can sell some repainted toys, right?
Yeah, and somebody was like, "Okay, that's funny. That's quaint. Okay, I get that idea." And they're like, "Okay."
I was like, and this is still related, and this is still related to the two CEOs,
every little
and their squabble. Are they on the CEO side?
Multiverse. Well, why? Well, they gotta fight the new god that we've created. Why would we make that?
Right.
Are they gonna work together? Are they building a team? Well, they're gonna try to build a team, but everybody's gonna say no and fuck off and fight them. Also, I would like to put the new god character randomly for like 2 minutes into an episode.
We got a crossover
of the
I can't wait. So
with the trading cards and the boy who likes to do alchemy magic
in December for whatever episode was this one? When this
because he's there. Because remember, Outsiders, it's gonna be we have
December
the cross promotion.
So what is that? Let's quickly go to the Gav count, right? So let's see. So this weekend is November 17th, and that's
December
episode
22nd.
11. So November 24th will be episode 12. Okay, so November 24th is episode 12. December 1st is episode 13. December 8th.
The 22nd of... That is
December
a Sunday.
15th is episode...
That is a Sunday in December. That is...
Okay. So that means, do you think episode 16 of Kamen Rider Gab, right? The same day as episode
the 15th will be on the 15th.
They will put some weird force integration
the 16th
between this, right? Like, do you think there's gonna be like a weird one-off bit, at some point in episode 16 of Gab where Zane's like, hey, you kids want to come join them or 01?
Do you think... I think it would be better if what happened is randomly in episode 16, Shoma tries to be a playing card, and someone has to go,
an outsider
cards,
fucking
and then
connection
looks at the
in
camera
Gab
for like
now
a long time
right.
and just stares.
they're actually gonna attempt to do this because they already did it. We fucking lost it when they did it with Gotcha. It was the stupidest fucking thing ever. Like, boy, this makes no fucking sense. There's no reason to be doing this.
But it doesn't. But what would they even do at this point? Because it doesn't like.
Oh man, these are
it barely made sense in Gotchard. What the fuck would they
All right,
do?
you want to end this? Like do you think the more we spent thinking about this, the more mad it's just gonna make us get, and how fuck.
Oh, this is just gonna. It's just gonna be hell. Let's just prep for the end and. Yeah. It's either going to make us more mad, or the problem is we've actually queued in and created an Ouroboros loop, and we're the only people watching this.
Let's end this. All right,
they're the only. They're the only
that's
people listening to us.
fuck
So if they're changing the plot every time
on the
that we
thrilling
get even close to
conclusion, you
predicting
know,
it.
right? The thrilling of phase 1, you know. All right. Okay, thanks. Bye. Go buy your stupid trinkets. Buy those stupid P Bandai garbage. You know. Fuck it. All right. Look, you can buy them.
Yeah.